Hey guys, Renner here. Welcome back to the Somnium Files. Now, in the last episode, this is your spoiler warning if you missed it. Now, in the last episode, we went on the actual date part with Tessa. We went to the Master Cheetah Diner Ota's house, pretty much. And now we're back here where she received 18 puncture wounds to the back and she died, but now she's not dead. She's perfectly here, alive. But she wanted to come here and see it for some reason. And we're also explaining about Abyss. Not the Impact Wrestling Hall of Famer, although you never know really with this game. What is the Triple B?
I've heard of it.
I haven't.
The blood-brain barrier, right?
I guess.
Inside the skull, there's an army of little teeny-tiny soldiers that surround the brain.
That is perfect logic for
They
this game.
protect the brain from bad stuff in the blood, right?
That's almost it, yeah.
I have nothing to say about
barrier
that.
Describes the architecture of the microvessels of the brain. It is a kind of shield that protects the brain. To get through, an object must be no larger than 0.4 nanometers.
Look how wrinkly it is. If it was just a lot smoother, it'd be so much easier and better.
Objects too large to slip through the barrier cannot physically access the brain.
Well, what happens to them? The Warjet system?
I guess not.
That's a no then.
No, I know what it is.
Oh.
It's the core programming behind AI, right?
Are you one of these Iba?
What's wrong?
Are you Iba too? Or are you the original Iba?
What?
You're shivering.
You're in a freaking freezer house!
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Dante, it's like minus 20 in here. You've been here once already. Iba said you were going to die if you stayed in here any longer. She's wearing less than you. She is wearing skimpy shorts. I think. I can't tell.
To borrow Pewter's explanation, with the advent of the Warjet system, we can extract the data of the human psyche. This data is sent to the brain, which achieves the sync.
Now this is the
So
table.
my corpse was on here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you smiling about that? Why are you smiling about the forklift? I was standing there, completely freezing.
Nanotech? Yeah!
Remember when nanobugs were a
Technology
thing? They were
related to
fun.
really small things. Like, really teeny tiny things.
Yes, like Hornswoggle.
And when they make a machine,
They make the machine. 2 cogs of the machine is
they're called
returned.
nanomachines. I heard they use them a lot for medical and tech fields. Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses.
The robots are taking
They
over.
can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said.
The protogens are taking
Well,
over.
I don't know if it was like beep, beep or rrr.
Yeah. Have you got some of them inside you right now?
But anyway, nanotechnology costs tons of money.
I'm not surprised
Only
at
a
that
few
of it.
people can even afford it.
And we're not either of them, Iris.
My college professor said only the richest of the rich have nanotechnology. But he's pretty liberal, so...
Largely accurate. Nano is a prefix meaning 10 to the negative 9th power.
That doesn't mean I passed math barely, but that still doesn't mean anything to me.
A nanometer is therefore 0.0000000001 meters.
That is a very small distance.
The sync machine uses machines approximately 2.16 nanometers long. Viruses are on average 20 to 970 nanometers, so sync nanomachines are far smaller than that. This allows them to access neural circuitry. During a sync, the nanomachines are used to write in the syncer's data.
I like how Iris is staring at me blankly whilst Iba just feeds information into my brain that she can't hear. So, how syncing works? I might know about this as well, actually.
Okay, you have the basics down.
Sort of.
Let me explain how syncing works.
I think Iris understands this more than I do.
Syncers like me equip the sync gear and use it to access the subject's brain. Inside the helmet are nano cables.
Everything's
On
nano.
the tip of each of these cables is a special nano machine.
Oh, they touch tips.
but the machine can't reach the brain through blood alone. Do you know why?
Too big?
The BBB soldiers say go away and push them back?
Well, yeah, kind of.
That's Darty, you could look a bit less
But for
miserable
the
right now.
sync to work, we have to get the nanomachines into the brain itself.
Oh, brain acupuncture, lovely.
How do we do that?
Forcefully.
Drill a hole in the skull?
I mean,
No.
you could do that.
In Shovel Forge, you can use a pickaxe and...
No, it has nothing to do with tools. We don't have to open a hole.
Yes. Just mutilate their skull iris.
Skulls already have holes in them. One of those holes is the optic canal, which is a nerve canal located behind the eyes.
Oh, so they go through your eyes.
The nanocables of the sync gear go through your eyes, then go to the back of your eye socket, then through the optic canal to the sea.
That must feel really
The
relaxing.
sea?
The sea of brain cells, anyway.
That sounds kind of romantic.
No, it doesn't. Are you some sort of masochist?
It's only a chunk of protein.
How are you enjoying this,
Once
Iris?
the nanocables arrive at their destination, they can begin the sync process.
Again, why are we doing this in a -20 cold storage warehouse? We get the point. That's where she was. She's not there anymore. She's alive. She's standing here. Why are we still standing here to freeze our asses off?
They slide into the brain like roots of a tree. And on the tip of each cable, the nanomachine sends and receives data.
How do you get them out afterwards? You just rip them out of the
This
brain.
is controlled by the Wadjet system. And that's how the sinker and the subject exchange information.
Exchange?
Think of it this way. The human brain has a max capacity of one psyche, one consciousness.
Multiple instances of consciousness inside one brain can cause a total collapse of higher brain functions.
Which I think Ota's already experienced once or twice.
You know how a car only has one steering wheel?
Unless it's the one owned by the... What's it? The cat with the top hat thing that has like 3 steering wheels.
If there were two, there would be accidents all over the place.
I'm not supposed to do it the same way.
Don't some planes have 2 control sticks?
They do.
Okay, maybe it wasn't the best metaphor. What I'm trying to say is that the human body can only hold one person.
Not unless they've got 2 heads.
If you try to have 2 people inside one brain, it will break.
I see.
You look way too into this still.
Because of this, the sinker's data goes inside the subject's brain.
Your nose looks really oddly shaped from that angle, Darcy.
And the only thing inside the subject's mind at the time of the sync are their memories. Like a house with no one inside.
Like yours was, like yesterday.
We sinkers break into the house, look for clues, and leave.
Oh, breaking and entering.
All within 6 minutes.
There's a time limit?
There is a time limit, otherwise you become one and you both just melt.
Yes. Or else, the house will collapse on our heads.
The neural circuits would become too deeply entwined with one another. To put it simply, the sinker would be trapped inside the subject's house.
There's nothing on it now. Yeah, there's nothing on this table now. Is there anything else here of interest before we go away? Forklift. Yeah, the ties are completely frozen. Where's the ice cutting machine at? My favourite thing in this building. Yeah, nothing to say about the ice cutter.
Thank you for explaining it.
In -20
I
degrees.
don't completely understand how sync works, but still.
But still, we could have done this elsewhere.
Just don't tell anyone. This is extremely confidential.
That's all right, she'll be on here again tomorrow anyway. She can't tell anyone in that time.
It's okay, I won't. Date, tell me this.
Okay.
Who did you sync with yesterday?
Didn't I show you his picture?
So, Sejima.
Congressman So Sejima.
So that's why you know so much about him.
But he knows apparently nothing about you, even though he's lying every time.
But you've never met him, right?
I haven't, I swear.
We're not going to scan
Hey,
her see if
Date.
she's lying.
You saw my corpse here, right?
Are you got a thing for the necromanceriness as well?
I did. I'm sure of it.
And in SoStream, you saved me from getting killed.
Well, as I keep saying, Iber super kicked him into the ocean. Now he's now down in the deep with an astronaut.
Yeah.
And then somehow, I resurrected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where were you yesterday?
Date, that means you're...
Not me.
Shoo!
Cold.
Date, is the cold too much for Iris?
Yeah, I'm freezing too. Iris, let's get out of here for now.
Roger that!
Yeah, let's leave. Where should we go to? Let's go to Sunfish Pocket. Let's go somewhere a lot warmer. And get some food. Again. I don't know what time it is. But still. We can eat again. It's still Monday? It's still the same day. So it's like gonna be like near midnight now by this time, surely. Is Ota here now? Oh, it's Mizuki.
Wow, this is surprising.
That is a glowing trident. That trident is majestic.
What's going on here?
Could you sound less depressed, please?
Why are you two together?
Why so many questions? You're 12.
Oh, well,
It's...
Forget it.
Oh, it's awkward.
Thanks
let's
for
leave it at
letting me
that.
stay last night.
Oh, no trouble at all. Anytime. You could even live with me if you want.
Don't take her up on that offer.
That's a great idea. The roommate I have right now really sucks.
Thank you, Mizuki. I really needed that right now. I really needed to be belittled by you right now. And this guy in the background kind of looks like Renju. He's just a random customer. So then, Mizuki. I see why you're here. You spent a lot of money here. Where are you getting this money from?
What are you gonna do? Scold me or something?
No, that was
Why do you
Shoko's
care
job.
what I do?
That was Shoko's
Why are
job.
you so angry?
I'm not angry. In fact, I'm feeling good.
You don't sound like it. Have you had 12 monsters as well?
Excuse me.
Yes, mermaid.
Mizuki was crying earlier.
Oh,
Crying?
yes. Where water comes from your one remaining eye, Date.
Yes. We were trying to cheer her up. What happened to her mom was... And we thought she was having a hard time.
So you gave her a glow-in-the-dark trident.
She must have come here looking for company. That's probably why she stayed with Iris last night. She didn't want to be alone.
That would make sense.
Shoko's body is still under the jurisdiction of the police. There has not been a ceremony, nor has the body been cremated. The culprit has not been caught, and we cannot locate Renju.
Yeah, this is a lot to go through when you're 12,
And
I
on
suppose.
top of that, her roommate has abandoned her.
Thanks, Iber.
I did not abandon her.
I'm a cop. You realise I have to do... I can't... I don't have a 9-to-5 job, Iber. You should know this. You've been in my head for 6 years.
In any case, there are many ways you could calm Mizuki down.
Mizuki is just trying to act strong.
True.
Please, try to understand.
Yeah, it makes sense now. So then, Iris. About your visitor, which you're going to tell me about now.
Iris, I still need to know. What were you doing Sunday at 2 a.m.?
Streaming?
You haven't fulfilled your promise.
What was the promise? We went on a
This
date,
is
haven't
the
we?
date. I fulfilled my promise.
Alright.
I told you. No info until the date is complete.
Did you say that?
Don't you get it? This date isn't over yet.
You're perfectly okay with this dating, aren't you, Mizuki? Yeah, you're okay with it. I know you were crying earlier, but can I mention your dad once again, please?
The police asked me a bunch of questions. But I don't know where he is.
Yeah, no one does at the minute. I'm not going to mention Iris being dead, because she doesn't need to know that. She's 12. Have you seen anything about him, Iris?
Mr. Okira helped me when I was just starting out. You know how my mom is single?
Yeah. Is she ready to mingle?
He really supported her.
In more ways than one?
He even changed my diaper when I was a little baby.
Mizuki, you realize your dad was more of a dad to someone who's not biologically related to them than you? And you think I'm the bad person here, Mizuki?
I got hired by Lemniscape all because of him.
Iris used to stream all her own content,
And she still sort of does.
like singing and dancing and gaming and stuff. But before we knew it, she went viral.
Right, I heard about that. That's how she started getting offers, right? But because Iris's mom knows Renju, she decided to go with Lemniscape.
That makes sense.
But there's more to it than that.
Yeah.
There are other reasons.
Which are...
Daddy was totally taken in by her talent.
Her talent?
Are you questioning her talent?
Dancing, really. Her dancing is what got her into Lemniscape. He knew ever since she was young that she would be talented. He didn't want any other agencies to have her.
Agency's done right.
I didn't know that.
Daddy's not the type to give compliments.
Especially not to his relatives.
This is kind of embarrassing.
Sorry, you embarrassed Stokes earlier by saying his omelette rice gives you stomach cramps. Now it's time for
I
karma.
didn't know he thought of me that way.
Is there no way to get that square out of the way so I can actually see them talking? Why has he been here recently, Mermaid Girl?
I've heard that Renju was sighted here.
He
When
was?
do you mean?
Oh yeah, he was, wasn't he? Like, yesterday?
When? I got the info a few minutes ago, but I don't know when he was seen.
Oh.
Ringing any bells?
Well, he hasn't come by today, but yesterday.
Yesterday he was here.
Yesterday? But I was here yesterday.
He must have been here after you.
It was after that.
Ah. It was after Ota spent another 50 million yen on the same drink that Mizuki is having right now.
After you and Ota left.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
You didn't ask. And I don't have any way to contact you.
Give the number to the
Damn
mermaid.
it.
We just missed him.
Can I x-ray her again, please?
Those are some nice hip bones.
Anyway, now you've complimented her the hips that don't lie. What was he doing here?
He was looking for Iris.
Why?
He was asking everyone where she was.
She was on a cold storage table, maybe.
Looking for me?
At 2 in the morning, yeah, before that.
Yeah.
Did he give a reason?
Did Renju ever give reasons?
No, not in particular.
Iris, can you think of why he would be looking for you?
Do we need to dance for him?
No, not at all.
Azuki?
Anything, Mizuki?
I don't know either.
Ah. I cannot interact with your glowing ash trident. Anyway, Iris. You like dancing then, I guess.
More than sleeping and eating?
Is that possible?
Well, maybe about the same as eating.
That makes sense, actually. I can agree to that one.
Anyway, I've always loved moving my body, ever since I was a little girl.
And you're fast, too.
I thought it said fat for a second because we're on about food.
Yeah, I did a lot of track meets.
Oh, she's got pace
Were
as
you
well.
always the anchor?
That's amazing.
Compliments from
Hey, want to
Dante.
hear something cool?
Is it about the ocean, since where we are, and the sea water's cold?
Iris is the goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology.
Oh, back to seeing stones again. Have you got the plant here? Is Killer Brimble here as well?
She's the messenger of the gods. She's really fast.
Rainbows being so fast to disappear was the source of the legend.
Don't disappear that quickly. I guess it
You're
depends.
as fast as your namesake, then.
You want to race?
Sure. When we get the chance.
And if I win, you give me head pats this time. I'm guessing you know the mermaid.
She's my friend from back when I worked here. We would hang out outside of work too.
And you do look like the same
We
age.
go to haunted places and UFO sightings and stuff.
Not my idea of normal hanging out, but sure, you do you. It's something interesting at least.
Blow those boys away!
Well then,
Blow those boys away!
I'm the boy here.
Yeah, blow those boys.
Don't say that, Mizuki.
Mizuki,
Don't say that.
You really shouldn't say that.
You really shouldn't. Let's just forget that happened. Oh then, mermaid. Anything else about Renju?
Anything else? Well, he did seem really sick.
Like, well, he would do. He ran away from the
He
hospital.
was pale and sweating a lot.
He's got the sweats.
Must have been because of the accident.
Perhaps.
Can X-ray her again? Anything different to say?
The more I look, the better it gets.
She's invisible, you know, technically.
Mizuki comes here a lot.
With what money?
She's really friendly with everyone.
Is that why she's got the alpha female trident?
I like it here. Everyone treats me nice.
Unlike someone I live with.
Is it because you're the daughter of the owner?
No, it's not like that.
We're BFFs.
Hey, making friends.
She wields extraordinary power with that trident.
She does.
Okiura family is really something else.
Well, the ones that are alive, anyway. That is a nice cream soda. Mizuki, you're being childish. Let's just get straight to the
Why are
point.
you asking me about it?
I was just curious.
It wasn't your dream after all.
That company was made by my grandpa. But Daddy has nothing to do with it.
Sounding a bit protective there. I mean, well, you would do after all, I
I
suppose.
don't know anything about the warehouse.
Mermaid, what do you like in men?
Well, a triple board sea devil or an anacanthus barbatus.
Are you speaking Elven?
That's a mouthful.
Right then, Iris, dance for me, please.
Right here?
Right here, right now.
Oh, I want to see too.
See, you got pressure now. You got to do it, Iris. You got to do it now,
I
Iris.
would also like to see that.
My eyeball wants to see it too, Iris.
I don't know.
You do it on the internet in front of thousands of people. There's like 10 people here.
Come on, just show us.
The power of the trident commands you do so.
All right, I'll go set up.
You haven't got a choice now, Iris.
Wait!
No waiting. Up you go. She didn't listen. You're not BFFs anymore, no UFOs. It's all like
Jeez.
tridents and dancing.
Fine, if you insist.
We insist. We insist.
Iris, we're ready.
Where's the speakers? Oh, that's the camera in the corner.
All
Iris
right,
dance
world,
sesh?
Get ready. See my dance. Invincible rainbow arrow. Hit it.
Please don't be copyrighted. Is he impressed? I can't tell.
Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine.
Auto needs a bit of work.
A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre, fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes, you've seen in your life. While the old bow their heads, while the blind lead the blind, the marble loses shine, the eye clouds by design. But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbow set sail through the night sky.
She's a pretty good dancer, I'll give her that. That was actually really good.
Tessa, you're the best!
That was genuinely really good.
That
Kind of-
song. Mr. Okira wrote the music, and I wrote the lyrics.
Which happened first?
So it holds a special place in my heart.
It's a good song. Kind of sounds a bit like Amelie, you know, does the anime opening songs on YouTube. Kind of sound a bit like that.
That's right. I forgot he wrote music.
I think he forgot about that as
Yeah,
well.
he's really talented. I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
Apart from right now. Yeah, we can't rely on him right now. Oh, mermaid. I can x-ray you again, mermaid? What have you got to say this time?
Wow, those are some gorgeous hips.
My hips?
Oops, I said that out loud.
You are now officially a crew.
Anyway, Mizuki. Yeah, let's get back to the warehouse.
I thought I told you this already. Don't ask me the same questions over and over.
Date, look.
What are we looking at?
She's lying?
Possibly. She may just be excited or upset.
She's all of the above, either.
Unfortunately, we didn't find Renju here.
No, we just missed him.
But we discovered that he was looking for Iris.
But why?
We can think about that later.
Where are we going
Let's get
now,
going.
then?
Yeah,
Where are we going
you're right.
now? I'm not going to do it again, because I'm officially creepy. And it's to the shrine where Iris's mum met the boyfriend who was a criminal, and things happened. And it's still a Monday. How is it still Monday? It must be like 11:59 on Monday.
You
Oh,
okay?
It's okay. I just, missed a step there.
you hit an invisible wall in the process as well? And now we're here at the shrine. This is where I'm going to leave things for today. If you enjoyed this episode of the Somnium Files, and if you like Tessa's dance, because it's actually really good as well. Auto still needs a bit of work. But yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and hit the notification bell so there's no out any future videos. You can give me a follow on Twitter and Instagram, that'd be much appreciated. The link in the description down below. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.